is very dark today. Hey guys, I'm a little bit I'm a little bit nervous. A lot is going on right now. So we are introducing a brand new queuing system, and already we are finding some tweaks that is needed because this is the first time we ever run it. Happy Friday, by the way, everyone. It is the first time we've ever run it, so already now we are detecting some tweaks that needs to be done. But hey guys, oh, it seems to be working so well. Sorry for jumping in on you like this. Hi, and welcome in, Dog Vandango. Welcome in, love, to our little corner. How are you guys doing? How are you? How's the week been for you? Hi Shiro, hello Poet, hi Nikki, hi Free, Fennel. I see you're actually first in queue, Fennel. If you knew. Cassandra, love, how are you? I'm great. Is it very dark for you too, guys? Because it could be the sun that is shifting now, coming into spring. Should you want me to be a little bit lighter? Because I can fix that. Would you like? Would you like that, or is it okay? Hi, Kissy Quinn. Hi. You just started a trench for your mom, but then we planted flowers together and it was a nice morning. More light would be good, yeah. And then we can change it back if the sun sets. We'll see if we can fix it. Hang on, guys. I am so excited for today. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see if this does anything. It should, although it's the camera, so who knows. Let's put it like this. Let's see if it does anything. Did it make any difference whatsoever? Maybe not. Now when we got the queuing system working, the camera instead doesn't want to go. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't seem to want to do it. I wonder why. It usually worked, but not today. Last time it was the microphone, and today it's the camera. We'll have to do. I want to show you the queuing system, and then I will. Can you check the lights, Bempus? I know that you're working very intensely on the queuing system right now, but could you check if you can find how to make it lighter? I think maybe. Let me try this, guys. Let me try this. I'm trying to remember the name of the camera. I found it. Okay. Let's see. I can't see what this is doing. No, it is the same. So it should do something. I wonder why it's not. Huh. Okay, let's try this. Oop. No, this is the wrong kind of light. Yeah, I know. This is the wrong kind of light. Look. Ooh. Okay, let's do it like this for now. I want to show you the queuing system, guys. Now you can see me at least. Right? Now you can see me somewhat. Okay, I'm gonna post this in. I'm gonna take a picture of what I'm looking at right now, and I'm gonna post it in Discord because I want to show you. Okay? Hang on. It's a little bit of a try stream today. Oh no, wait. No, I want to take a picture of the whole thing actually. Hang on. This is fun. Bear with me. Okay. I'm gonna show it like this. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna save. Let's put it on the desktop and say .png. That's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna post this in Discord for you guys. And I want you to. I want to show you this. In general. Hello, Rendaway. Welcome, guys. Welcome, love, to a little corner. Okay. Where did look go? There it is. This is what I'm looking at right now. Have a look. Doesn't it look good? I'm sorry for being. We're gonna go into the deep, calm waters. I just want to show you guys this first because I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. If you go to general, you can see this is what I'm looking at, and it's actually really beautiful, I feel. Okay, so I'm gonna increase the light some more so you can see me somewhat better. Still, it's a little bit too. I think it's the wrong. Yeah, I can't do it like that. I wonder why it's doing this. It's been working so good before, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Can we deal with this? Is this okay? Is this okay? Alright. So, coming into the deep waters. Now it looks pretty good, no? I think something happened. I want to thank you all who joined us for our silent healing on Wednesday. I thought that was lovely. I had a really good time. And so I hope that it brought you some comfort too. I'm gonna have a little extra look into terms and conditions. When streaming, I wanna go over it again and again so that I'm aware that we're doing what is okay. But the plan is to have it every other Wednesday, and just for that 1.5 hours to just breathe and just enjoy the healing. So thank you all who joined us for the first one. I had super fun. Today, I know that I have promised Renee and Pentacles for their reading first, transference. So I can now see if you are here, guys, and it does not look it. Zach, you are however here, and I know that you were part of that bunch. So I would like us to start with I want to start with the singing bowl that's been asked, and then I'm gonna have some water. Thank you, dog. Can I call you dog? Is that okay? And then the one quick question, and then I want to head on over to Zach because you were part of the clan who I promised to go first today, and then we'll follow this new beautiful queuing system. How does that sound, guys? And I could close the door, actually. Hang on, I'm gonna help with the sunlight. Hang on, guys, so you can see me. There we go. Now that lighting should be better. Okay. Now I'm even maybe too bright. Now we're praying for brightness. Hi, I'm Stephnix. I am doing really well. We're trying out a brand new queuing system today. I posted in general on Discord what it looks like for me, and I think it's so good. I think it's so good. It's so good. Shiba Cover Cola. I did it. Welcome. Thank you so much for your prime love. It's beautiful seeing you again. I'm just glad I'm ghosting the queue because my body has been blah this week. I hope that when we work with healing, I hope that it can come to you in a general communal sense too. I am going to work with a person who I will very shortly invite into the room between, because I promised them that I will let them be part of this in energy today. So whilst doing that, we can also do a communal heal just for all today. I'm gonna light this little candle. So we're gonna start with the singing bowl and then the question. After that, I'm gonna light the candle to open it up and send the healing out to all and everyone who wish to receive it. And then we'll jump into sex transference. Okay. So, we've been asked for higher connection. So I'm gonna start with the heart, to ground in the heart. And then we go up to the higher connection. It's beautiful seeing all of you here. Let's do the higher connection, grounding in the heart, one more time. I can feel many are enjoying this. Such a beautiful singing bowl, this. Is it on point? Okay. So Dork, I'm so sorry, love. Dork asks, I want to know how I stay true when I'm surrounded by lies and emptiness. I have spoken quite a lot about how I see this myself. And what I believe is that what we see around us, what we meet, of course, other people have a responsibility for themselves. And I'm not saying everything is always fair. But what I am saying is that since we are the person who experience this through our eyes, our hearts, what we can do, one thing that we can do, is to see this as an opportunity to see where these feelings around us, where this emptiness, where the feeling that gives us anchors within us. So it is an opportunity to feel, where do I feel this in my body? Where and how does this make me feel? And I know that sometimes you're just sick of it. I know that. How can it be that this always happens? I come into this, I'm in this space and I just can't get out of it. And everyone seems to just be not thinking the same way I am. And they seem to just be not reachable. What can we do in that situation when we feel we have done all we can? We can see where this anchors within us and how we can help heal that in ourselves. The only thing, if we still feel safe and we feel we've done all we can, the most beautiful thing we can do is to look within and see how, where, and how does it feel when I react to this? What can it tell me of me? Because what we got to understand when we try everything, we can't change other people, but we can inspire them through our energy, through our way of seeing ourselves, perceiving ourselves. So when we've done all we can in reacting, what we can do is observing. To observe, to feel, to see what brings this up inside of me. Can I greet that and meet it? It's not fair. They're not being fair, and I don't like this. But when I've done all I can I meet what opportunity it provides in coming up inside of me? So it is unfortunate and it's unfair to say, but indeed, what we can do when we try it all is to look within, however horrible that sounds, however how unfair. We see what we resonate with. So when we react to something, we have the beautiful opportunity, should we feel we can, to meet what that brings up inside of us, to meet it with no judgment, to just be. But for you, dog, I honestly feel like you know yourself that you're on your way out of here too. That you have a brand new adventure in front of you. You just need to take the step and you don't know how because no one seemed to be able to help you or to encourage you. So the encouragements come from within. You are on your way. Right now it's really difficult because of the situation that we're in. But you're on your way. You know that you are. So right now, when you need to stay because you can't move, in this moment, use the opportunity to find how this resonates within you and learn about you. I'm gonna see what Bempers wants. Hang on. Oh, okay. It was an internal little joke and nothing to do with Rainy. Yeah. Does it make sense, dog? Is it okay that I call you dog, by the way? Because honestly, I know that you're on your way out of here. And I know that you feel all alone in seeing that. We see you. But right now, when you can't do it, use the opportunity to observe and simply feel, how does this make me feel? And what can it allow me to see within me? So I can hug it, so I can appreciate myself and gaining even more experience before heading out the door. Because you're on your way. Everything is going to be great in the end. If it's not great, it's not the end. Yeah. I like that. I had a conversation with a client of mine who wondered, why does it seem like I can't let go? Well, because you try to let go, love. Everything we experience, everything around us, we experience through us. And when people say to us, just let it go, just let it go. What does that mean? It's in us. It's already here, so how can we ever let it go? That is a task that is impossible for us to do. So what does it mean? What can we do? We can let go of the judgment and just let it be what it is and see what that can teach us and what opportunities it brings for us to understand ourselves. But this person, she seemed to just not letting things go, so she felt her flow just couldn't. This is an individual who works very well with energy, who is a brilliant healer, but for some reason she could feel the flow in her body just stopping at a certain point. And I went in and we started to open it up and we could see it drip. And then it closed off. And then we opened it up and then it closed off. And it's interesting, when we speak to her, she seemed to use these very rough words of ending, of conclusions, of losing, of losses, of never having, all of these very tough, hard words that for some people just make sense and we need them. But her coming from the knowledge or belief that it's a never-ending story. It's a cycle that just continues from where it ended. So it is an end, but it's just chapters. There's a cycle. There is no such thing as hate. There is no such, and all these big words. She is a person who comes from that and believes in that. But then to make sense of it, she added to all these rational, logical ways of thinking into ends, of conclusions. And when she then speaks, she speaks of when I lost this person, or when I lost this. And for some people, that makes sense to them, and that is important for them to keep, because we see things from different perspectives. But for her, every time she uses the word, she knows that she doesn't resonate with what she's saying. Hence, she's holding on to everything. Instead of just letting go, letting it be just what it is, to her. And to her, the heart says, there is no such thing as an end. But what is important is us hearing and understanding. We can't know all about ourselves. I don't think we ever can. But we can know a little. And we can try to create this relationship to different parts of us. So for her, she spoke of what she knew not to be true in her heart. And therefore she was blocked in her flow of how she perceived it. There's a reason I brought this up. I'm not being showed your specific energy, dog. But I felt it was a reason I also wanted to tell you this. So there you have it. I hope it brings some comfort. I'm gonna fix the camera just one more. One more time, guys. I'm sorry about this. Because now it's very light. It's very bright. This is how I look at it. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we want it. I think this is good. Okay. All right. Hi, Benita. Hi, love. I've been meaning to call you. How are you? How are you doing? So that is what I felt I wanted to say to you, dog. I'm gonna check if you said that it was okay that I said dog. You just want to laugh again. This is the thing. If you're still here, love, you know that you're on your way out of this space, out of this environment. You're on your way. So one way to laugh is to believe that that you are approaching, that you're on your way towards. I believe that it's never not right to dream. It's never wrong to dream. Because what you dream, you know that you can achieve. Otherwise you wouldn't think of it. There are so much things out there we couldn't think of all. And if we do think of something, it's because we resonate with it. So your brain knows that you can achieve this in some way. So what can you do right now? Observe? Yes. How to laugh in that though? Share it with us. Share it with people who want to listen. Your dreams, your hopes. Because you are going there. And no one can stop you. You just need it to take time. I'm not gonna over talk, I always do, but this is what I feel is important to come first. Okay. Hi, David. Okay. Shall we try this new queuing system? Oh no, I was, let me check. I wasn't logged in anymore. I don't know what happened, Bimbus. It logged me out. No, there I am. Okay. Okay. So, Zach, because you were part of the little group at the end last time, would you like to have a transference today? Okay, thank you, love. Would you like to have a transference, Zach? And what would you like? And I will show you something cool. Hi, Kate. Hi, love. I'm great, Benita. We are trying our brand new queuing system. I'm so excited. Ooh! A healing? Yeah, okay. Are you guys ready for this? Now, you saw those little buttons that you could push to active or inactive. I'm gonna push yours, Zach, and let's see what happens. Give it a little. Ah, there it is! Okay. Welcome in, Kate. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the little corner. I will light this little candle for all of us first, and then I will come to you, Zach. We will use a different candle, I feel. And I will come to you, and we will have a little look. You see this beam? Let's just send it out to all who wish. Cuddly, beautiful little energy. There we go, filling the room between us. Good. Can you feel it? Okay. Don't know the difference between transference and energy healing. The transference can be a healing or a reading. So it's just me working with you. That's all I mean by transference. Okay, Zach. Can you hear the music too? We are gonna look at your chakras today, Zach. I see a ladder in front of me, and I feel we want to move some things up. I think there's both organs and chakras, but I do see things falling down a little bit. So we're gonna push them up one step at a time to just have you breathe again. I feel it's time, huh? But I want to have the candle for you. So I'm gonna come to you, Zach. Yes, as always. But we are looking at this ladder today. I'm glad, Zach. Okay. I'm gonna start from underneath your feet today. And we're gonna work with energy up and around your feet. Here it comes. The beam is wonderful, isn't it, Poet? Yeah, me too, Zach, because I could clearly see this ladder. I think it's you climbing up, finding ways to up your game in your love for yourself. I think with us talking about following your heart, I think that now we can also come into that energetic place of feeling, you know, this door that we didn't know that we even had, that we could open. It feels like you're on your way to just step over that threshold, and this is the ladder that I see. I find it to be very beautiful. But I think it's just you realizing things for yourself. That's honestly what I think it is. Okay. It's a very active energy today. It's always active, but it's beautiful. Look, it works, Casey. Queen, it works. Okay. Okay, so Zach, just as we always do, I'm gonna just work with your head a little bit. Right here, I'm gonna pull you into balance, and then we are gonna look at your ladder. I'm gonna send to you an energy so you can feel what it might be about, or just a sense of what the experience might be. And then we're gonna very gently pull the energy up, just as we're being asked to. And let's see what happens. Yeah? Oh, Decca, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your resub, love. There are people also pending free, so it depends on the queue will say your current position and who is here. If someone comes in who has a position from before, they will go back to their position, meaning that you will then be after them. So every time you ask for your position, it's your current position, because we have people pending. This is how we built it this time. Okay, Zach. I'm gonna pull. Just take a deep breath. 1, 2, and 3. And then finding alignment in 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna send you this little energy right here to your third eye and to your heart in what it might be about. And then very gently we're gonna push the energy up as it's being asked. Okay? Alright. It was the best way we found to do it. The queuing system. Bempus has worked real hard. He made this API himself. Okay, Zach. Time to pull it up. And the first one. 1, 2, and we're pulling it. Coming into balance. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Next one. 1, 2, and pulling it. Coming into balance. Okay, the third one. 1 and 2 and 3. Pulling it. Coming into balance. And you who just joined, it is indeed possible that you feel the healing, for we have a general beautiful healing going on. Okay, Zach, fourth one, pulling and coming into balance. 1, 2, 3. Coming up to your back and pulling. 1 and 2 into balance. 3. 2 more and pulling. 1 and 2 into balance. 3. And the last one, pulling. 1 and 2, coming into balance. 3. And the little string that we used to work with, Zach. Pulling and balance. 1, 2, 3. How are you feeling? I love doing things that I never done before. I love trying it out. This feels really good. Feels like it's clearing some space to just come to your full length, but also in your mental body. It's really nice. How do you experience it? You're feeling great? Can you feel the energy work? I'm so curious. You don't have to tell me, but I'm so curious. And having a little whirlwind come from underneath your feet. You're sending some to some others who pinged me. Yeah, this feels really nice. Okay. I'm gonna tickle your feet a little bit, Zach. Just activating the energy. You got this, you really do. It's very beautiful and so important for you to hear how, I know that you feel this, how well you're done. And we are so, if I may, I'm so proud of you. Because you've really taken a look at what you want to do. And it feels like you're stepping over that threshold into finding, you know what, this is okay. This is me. I might not know exactly what I want to do, but I know who I am. Because I am me. And the perception of me, how I experience me, might change from day to day. But I am me, and I'm proud to be me. That's the energy that I feel. And also, I don't really know what to do, but we have this in a foundation. Hello, Naomi love. Happy birthday to your friend, Naomi. You too, Shupakarakola. It's wonderful seeing you, and thank you so much for resubbing. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, my love. And I think think you will really enjoy our Wednesday healings. Every even week, we have a communal healing. Take care, my love. Okay, just going over from the top of your head. Just letting it swirl around you, Zach. Did you hear Chupacabra? I can say it. Chupacabra Cola. Beautiful. Okay. Let me just look at your hands. Let's have this swirling energy. The other one. Wonderful. Beautiful. I think this is the little healing you want to do today. This feels great. This was really fun. Zach? I do see some underlying headaches that might be due to stress, but I think that the more you go into this with, it's also connected to your back, as you know, but the more you let yourself go into this space of it being okay, in this new way that you are feeling, you know what I'm talking about, I hope. The more you let yourself go into it, as you started to do, the more it will just naturally evolve your perception of yourself, and the more this headache or this tension that I feel will just slowly ease off. And when it will come up, because we're all human and we do feel stressed sometimes, and we do get tension in our head sometimes, that's how it is. But what happens then is that it will be in a way that you recognize, because you create a relationship to it, and you do so by just accepting, and that is what you're doing right now. So lovely, lovely, lovely. Does this feel okay, Zach? Yeah, I can see that, Zach. Because I feel that they will also start to, they will help, or they will ease off by you stepping into this. Thank you, love. That's what I felt we wanted to do today. I'm gonna light you one candle though, just as an extra little love boost. And I know which candle I want to use. It's a scented candle with vanilla. Look how beautiful it is. D-Dandy! Hi, love. Can we have a shout out for D-Dandy? Can we have a shout out? How are you, love? It's beautiful seeing you. If you're not busy with the queuing system, Pempus. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, no, it feels really good. Thank you, Zach. Okay. Realizing the ego is huge energy in me. It feels like I'm gonna check. This is the first time we're gonna try this. This is the first time we conclude a transference in the new system. Let's see if it works. You guys ready? Let's see if it works. It does! Look at this! Oh, I'm so glad! Nikki, how the queue works is that every time you join the queue... Okay, I will try and explain this. I will try to. When you join the queue, you get a timestamp, or you get an ID number. Bempus has built this. This is really cool. that gives you your own timestamp, that gives you a position in queue. This position you will always keep. However, if you come into the queue, or into the chat, sorry, and there is no one else here, your position jumps up, right? Because there's no one else that is over you. If no one above you in queue is currently in chat, then you are on top and it will be your turn. But as people come back who has positions before you in queue, they too keep their position. This is why we always have your current position, and then you can see your total position by saying, I think it's exclamation point me, right? You can see your total position in queue. I think. Yeah, so this is how it works. It's brand new. Bentis has launched it today. So this is our first testing stream with this queuing system. He built the API himself. It's so cool. It's so cool. Aha! See? Your position in queue, current queue is 9, and then you have 110 people pending before you in total queue. So if those pop in now, they will come in front of you. However, something that we will add in the future is a randomizer. So even if you're on position 110, the last transference we do, every stream is going to be randomized so that everyone has a fair chance. That is something that will be added. I also always work with my guides, so I always listen to who they want me to work with. They first, then the queue, and the queue is automatic. Guys, it's Christmas. So, Naomi love, are you here? Because I'm opening up a space for you beside me, as I promised. Here you are. I love. Christmas miracle. Okay, there you are. Today we also have this little bean here. This goes out to everyone who wishes to receive healing. We are working with a very airy, beautiful, little soft to the touch healing today. I love you, it's Lowell, and I love your name. How are you, love? Such a good feeling, isn't it? I love this. Alright. Take care, Free. Take care. Faye Whimsy. Hi, Sis. Hey, Shrika. Do you want some more singing bowl? It's Lovo. I feel what you might want is this one. I'm gonna do 3 turns for you. This is for your mind. the storm outside, guys. Grinding. I love it. Okay. So, your bubble of the day, Shrika, I would love to give you after one transference. And the person that we have who's first in queue and who waited a long while is Alanai. Are you here, love? Are you here, Fennel Analine? You are first in our brand new queuing system. I'm so excited about this, can you tell? Would you like a transference, Alanai? I'm glad it's low. Let me send you this too. Is it okay if I just poke your nose a little bit? It's low. Just a little poke. Would that be okay? I'm glad you enjoy the energy. What would you like, Fennel? Would you like a reading or a healing, general or specific? How do you feel? What would you like? A healing or a reading? Okay, it's low. I'm just gonna poke your nose a little bit. There you go. Good. Thank you. Helping with the breathing. General healing? Absolutely. Did you see in general chat what it is that I'm looking at? You who join us on Discord, have a little look in general, because I posted how the queuing system looks like looks like it for me. It is so good. It is so good. Welcome to a little corner, it's low. Oh, it actually says welcome to a corner. I've not seen that before. I've been so in what I'm doing. Okay. So, Alain, what would you like me to call you by? Fennel or Adeline? I know that you said Adeline's okay, but I know it's not really pronounced correctly. What would you like me to call you, love? And I will light this little candle for you. I think we'll work with this today. I really like it. Elaine. 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 I call you Elaine. Okay. Let me have a little look. So I am a transference healer. So I will come to you through the network, and I am simply gonna let you feel my energy. So we're gonna start with just embracing you with calm energy. I'm gonna take a look at your shoulders, Adeline, I feel. And we're gonna start there because it feels like they're a little bit stiff. I'm gonna see if we can help, okay? And then also with your digestion. But we're gonna start with your shoulders, and the very first thing we're gonna do is just embrace you with this energy, okay? So I'm gonna come to you. Oh, hello. Okay. It's an interesting energy. I hope you don't mind me talking about it. Let me know if it's too much. But I see this dissociative mind space, and I don't think you experience it. Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think you experience this as dissociation per se, but it does feel a bit cloudy. So I'm gonna be very gentle, and you don't need to fear me. I'm not gonna do more than what you feel comfortable with. Okay, so let me know. Okay, here you are. Hello. Oh, you're beautiful, my love. Okay. Let's have this energy work from the top of your head. Oh, this was a long time ago, Sass. It's beautiful to see you back. So beautiful. Okay, Helene. We're just working with the energy around you. Let me just see if I can. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the clickety clicks. Do you listen to a lot of classical music, Elaine? Because I feel you don't. But your energy, I sense, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I do sense I feel like classical music, almost like the one that we listen to now, very soft music, but especially classical music, can really help you calm down. And I feel you react to it in a way that you're not quite used to. You like classical piano. It feels like you don't listen to it that often. I don't know, it feels like you could do it more. It feels like we could invite it in a different level. So I feel this can really help, but I feel that you're not listening to it as much as you could. That's what I feel. But I do feel you have a very deep connection to it in your foundation, in your heart. Okay, so we're going to use that kind of energy to embrace you. It's very once in a while. Okay. I'm glad you enjoy it. This little space, it's slow. Okay, we're gonna look at your feet too, Valentine. But we're gonna start by your shoulders. You're a lot like me. You carry a lot of emotion in your feet. They want me to be very gentle with talking about your feet. So you carry a lot of emotion down in your body. I'm gonna put it in that way. Pushing it down. And then things that you need to remember, you have a tendency, as I can see it, to put it in your shoulders. This here is your little notebook, and remember this, and when there's things we don't want to remember, we push them down, 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 down. That's what I say. Okay. So now, Elaine, I'm gonna come to behind you, and I'm gonna very gently now just touch your shoulders. I'm not gonna do too much because I feel there's real pain here. I'm gonna be very gentle. I'm just gonna see if we can have it activate your own healing words. Just very, very gently. Okay, I'm gonna push a little. This is on your left side, your left shoulder blade. I am gonna push a little bit on it. And let me know if it's too much, but I'm gonna be as gentle as I can, but I want to help you come into balance in this so you don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. So that it's okay to let it be part in the heart of all. Just you, not just on your shoulders. Just the heart in us all. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna be a little bit rough. I'm gonna pull, so take a deep breath for me. And slow exhale. Good. And 1, 2, 3, pulling. Good. Coming loose. Coming into balance in 1, 2, 3. Good. Well done, Adeline. Let me take a look at the other one. Your right one. This one wants to go up a little. I see. Oh, down there and up there. Okay. So again, inhale. Deep inhale. And slow exhale. And 1, 2, 3. Coming loose. 1, 2, 3. And balance. Sorry for jumping all over the place, guys. Good. Okay. Good. Let me take a look at the shoulders. 1, 2, 3. There. Good. And now just activating the energy in your chest. There you go. How do you feel, love? Okay. I'm gonna put a little bubble here because that was a lot of work. It's a little protective bubble. I'm glad. You feel we stretched you out a little bit? Or maybe you don't feel nothing at all. But I feel this. Oh. That's what I feel. And it's beautiful. Okay. Let me look at your tummy, your digestion. Because I feel it sometimes gets stuck. But it's almost like it gets stuck on the way up. So it feels like you have some gases, but coming upwards. I'm no medical professional, as you can tell, but I do see this. And I wonder if we can try and help where that is stuck. Again, always a doctor first, always a medical professional first, but this is what I see in the energy. So I'm gonna see if there's anything we can do to try and help that. I'm glad, Adeline. Okay, let's have a little look. So I'm gonna follow it down. We can work with you next, Free, if you have time to wait, because I do feel there's a lot we want to say to you. If you have time to wait. Seems like maybe Bumpers. I think you need to restart the API maybe. I'm just following my way down your tummy, Aline, and your intestines. Trying to see where the blockage is located. Okay, we got one right here. Of course, Free. You see. You might feel some nausea. We are pulling in a lot of emotional, or one big emotional cluster that doesn't really want to come out. So what we're going to do is just add some love and appreciation to it. Here we go. Good. Very good. Following it in. Good. This is beautiful, Emily. Just pushing some gentle healing powder in. We're just trying to shake it loose a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bubble by your rectum because I feel we want to open up a healing orb. Have you looked into allergies, Alanite? If you resonate with your digestion being a bit chunky, have you looked into your food allergies? Because when I look at your intestine, I'm a celiac myself, or I have celiac disease, and this reminds me a little bit of it, but it could just be that you eat a lot of things that is difficult for the body to handle. But that is if you resonate with it, love. I'm just gonna see if I can help soothing the organs a little bit. They talk about a lot of sugar, or a lot of, I see it as being it's a little bit tough on the intestine. That's what I see. You have IBS. Could that be what I see then? Because I do recognize this from with me with celiac disease. What happens is that I don't know what it's called, but in my intestines, the little threads that are collecting the nutrients are a little bit chopped off. And this is what I resonate with. What I see in your intestines is this, but I also see it as being, I see small wounds within the I see it specifically in the small intestine, but it's also in the large intestine. It's these small wounds all over, and that's why I think of what I resonate with. But IBS would maybe explain that. So let me see if we can help, just putting some comfort in there. Because there's like small wounds all over. That's what I see. So I'm trying to see if we can activate some healing to just soften the inners for you a little bit. Here we go. There we go. It's almost like you just had a sip of water. I think you had a thought that really helped. Because something just... It's beautiful. Good. I'm not going to do too much, but I do see an energetic thread up in your tummy, connected to your stomach, that we are gonna stitch back together a little bit. And I'm also gonna put a lot of bubbles in here around your intestines, so to try and very gently try and help. But again, always medical professionals first. I just try to see what we can do to help. Good. Okay. I'm just gonna, right where it connects to, I think it's the liver, this. Just gonna see 1 and 2, 3. I'm glad it's low. I'm just gonna hold here for a bit, Elenite. Just where it connects to your liver. Again, I know nothing about anatomy. I want to learn, and I will. But right now, this is just how I see it. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of healing powder in here too. There we go. Okay. Let me now take a look right before your stomach. – 111, guys. You energy workers out there. Everything that is Pempus, when it's not Pempus, is Pempus API. It's so cool. Okay, take a deep breath for me, Eleni. Good. It's okay to be a little bit shaky. And out. Good. And one more time. Good. There we go. How does that feel? I'm just gonna activate some healing orbs in your thighs. Try and make that energy come down there too. Because it feels like they swell up sometimes. That's what I see in the energy anyway. Probably has to do with all this tension between where you're gonna put the emotions. So let's just see if we can help a little. We got some energetic threads intertwined. So I'm gonna pull them. Here we go. I love that. Pempers. Blame the bot. There we go. I don't want to do too much more today because I don't want to do too much. But how do you feel, love? How are you feeling? Center a little bit. Up. I'm glad, Elaine. I hope that this can help a little bit. It's not gonna be a one fix wonder, or it's not gonna be a fix with a finger, you know, with a snap of the fingers. But you're well aware of this because you've been on this journey for very long. But I hope it could bring some comfort to you today. But this is what I feel I want to do today. Also, this world you have inside that I see as this dissociative thoughts, although it's like with the celiac disease, I don't feel it's dissociative, but it's part of that feeling in the energy. I'm just gonna bring some love, and I'm gonna let your inner child hug it a little bit. Just put the inspiration there, and then I'm slowly gonna come back. There we are. Thank you, love, for letting me give you that today. Naomi, come back, love. Come back. Let me give you a hug. Okay. Thank you. Robots have feelings too. A little internal joke that we have running too. It's true. I feel like my energy would overwhelm like a dark thundering sky full of swarming rainbow confetti. I love that though, Sass. You do have tough love coming through though, Sass, from your guides, saying when you're gonna make your mind up. Because you know that you deserve to do so, right? You know that you have the power to control your own life. I know you know that, and I know that it's not the first time you heard. It's with love, but it definitely came through. You deserve to make your own happiness. And you got it right here. Nellis, 1989. Welcome in, love. Beautiful having you here. I am great. How are you? Good morning, Michi. We got a brand new cue system today. Try joy with, as in joyous, Melis. Try joy. It works. That's the thing. So it keeps everyone at their position. So when you join, you get this unique timestamp. This is Bempus. He's built this API. So I'm just trying to. Me explaining it probably doesn't make it give it all the love it deserves. But as I've understood it, when you join, you're giving this unique timestamps that is unique to you. And you have that position in queue, and you hold that position in queue. So when you join, you're being told of your current position, which is your position within everyone that is currently in chat. So who is here right now. And then you also have your position in the total queue of everyone who is also not in chat and is in chat but is in queue. So if you pop in, as you did now, you have your position from before. So meaning that no matter if you're here or not, you keep your position. So it's really cool and I really like it. Meaning if you pop in when there are 50 people ahead of you, but they are not here, then it's your turn. Ah, I love this. Oh, I'm glad it's slow. It's beautiful having you here. Let's just say it was more work putting it to the end than what it shows. He built the API from scratch. And if you go to our general chat on Discord, you see a little screenshot of how it looks for me. Okay, so Free, I feel I want to work with you because my guides asked me to. Is it a general reading that you're interested in? Or how do you feel, Free? I think if you put exclamation point, yeah, there is the energy worker. If you put exclamation point me, I think that it will show you your exact position. I think. So Free, would you like your transference? Why did it say that was not okay? A general reading. It feels like you do have a question though. And they tell me we want to talk about love. This is interesting. Transference can be reading or healing, and it can be general or specific. The transference is me working with you. That's what I call it. Love, Nikki says. Yeah, they want to talk about love. And it's interesting because it's the energy of I want to talk about it because it's the easiest thing to talk about, but it's also okay. It feels like people in your environment. many of them do not come from the same environment as you do. And I resonate with this when talking to you in chat, that sometimes we need to have this interaction to understand each other, as everyone should. But we work with so much assumptions. And I feel like people say, oh, love, it's the most easiest thing to talk about. It's the most, it's the deepest, but also the easiest thing to talk about. And for you, it's not. So I feel it's interesting because it is this energy of, it is easy and it is good, but it's also a lot deeper. For you, this is not, it's been a real journey. And I'm not sure, it's not telling me if it's due to religion, but it's just, we do have different ways of perceiving love. And I do feel this is very, very deep rooted, that you come from a different perspective than what the people you surround you with do, or usually do. So what we are looking for is not really trying to, even though you would love to have this reading and see who will come into my life and when can I expect this to happen and tell me all about it. You have this beautiful, cheery attitude towards it. But underneath that, it is also a very deep rooted question. And it is for everyone. But it just feels very important. It left me in dark after my breakup. Still trying to learn more and more. So this is why I feel like you want to keep it cheery, but you want to talk about something, but you want to talk about it on a deeper level. That's what I feel. Let me see. So it's actually not so much about, let me have a reading and let me just know when will this person, next love in my life, true love in my life, come in. Will it be, can you tell me something than what I already know? Because I don't want all this that I already know to be true. I'm also so confused and people seem to just laugh at it and I just don't know what to do. So part of you want to have this very general reading and just tell me about all this and let me have this little laugh and beautiful and cheery interaction with you, and so that we can talk about this from a very light-hearted point of view. But your heart is always asking you for more. It's always asking you to just, it's less about the actual reading and more about the conversation. It's more about the topic in general, in that it's okay to believe in love, and not just as in love, but in love, what it actually means. So what I would suggest to you to do, honestly, Free, and you're gonna I would suggest for you to write a book. The way you look at love, the way you perceive love is in a way that we all do, but you do it, you like to bring your detective hat. No, not your detective hat. You just perceive it in a very deep way, that I feel that you feel society is looking at it in a very hard, light-hearted way, and you want to be part of that, but you also want your heart to be seen in how deeply you really care. I just don't know what I want, my friend, to be honest. I just don't know what to ask and what to believe, who to trust or who to love, because you are not looking to be in love. You are looking for love, as we all do. But it just feels like in conversation, you want to keep it lighthearted, hearted, as to be understood by others, but you really, really are looking for something much deeper. And it feels like the people around you are in the environment of, it seems like the topic is very lighthearted. That's what I'm trying to say. And it feels like you want to go deeper. The way that you perceive love, the way that you feel love, Free, I would write this down, because the way you experience it in your body, the way you experience it in your very core, when you dare to, you know this, that you start to feel and then you feel maybe this is too much and I should keep it out here. What you really feel in there, I feel to write this down, I'm being genuine, to write this down could bring so much inspiration to so many. Lighthearted we may act, but when weighed against feather tippy-tappy scales reveal truest we wish we knew beforehand, but stories ruined if we knew the ending before getting there. But I honestly, Free, the way you think of love can help many, and by being understood or read by many, by being heard by the many, it can also help you. So I'm being genuine in you writing this down, or having someone help you write it down, not being afraid of it, because the way you perceive emotion is in such a real manner when you do go into it, Free, that you have. Don't feel it's too much. Don't feel you're overwhelming. Don't feel this is too good or too weird to be true. Because the what you access in your emotional body, it's absolutely beautiful. And I do not want you to fear it. And I don't think you fear it, but I think you do know what I mean when I say it like that. But do you resonate with it, Free? Do you resonate with the feeling of it being so deep when you do go into it? I'm talking about feeling your emotions on a physical level, on your skin. I'm talking about feeling it, not just as in an arousal. That is totally okay. By the way, I didn't mean to say it like that. But you feel it in every inch of your body. This is what is being shown to me anyway. You fear being abandoned. Yeah, because you care so much. So I honestly feel by going into this, because your understanding of love, Free, your understanding of love is your most beautiful possession, your most beautiful gift. If we talk about gifts, you have many beautiful personality traits. This is so beautiful. This that you try to put aside because it's too much and maybe everyone goes into it sometime. You really have got something going here. And you talking about it, you writing about it, you coming out with it will have you find people with a similar heart, with a similar interests. It will help you find the people who will listen, who will not abandon you. And in this process, you will also find the one person that will never abandon you. You. I mean this. Fear free. Fear free, that's what I called you. I mean this, Free. Your way to meeting people who will stay, or a way that could work for you, is to meet this head on and share it. In any way or form you feel like, but to write it down. I could imagine you writing this book, or I could imagine you being on social media and just writing small pieces down, but then you know that there will always be a backslash. But no matter how you go about it, this will help you find the people who will stay. I mean this. This is how I see it, but this is being so clear to me. And I talk to many about writing in any way or form. I love writing, but really, when it comes to this, the one thing that you fear about yourself, or you don't fear it, but you feel it's overwhelming, and you want people to stay. The way you perceive love deserves to be seen. Yeah, poems as well. But the way you see love, Free, deserves to be seen. So how can you find who will not leave? By meeting yourself. Does this make sense to you, Free? Talk to me. Let's have a little conversation. I get you, but right now I don't really feel what to feel, how to feel. And that's okay. Start there. You have a golden way with words if you let yourself come into it. Don't push. If you don't know what to write, you know what to write? Literally, I don't know what to write. And you keep on going. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. Why don't I know what to write? And you write it down till something else comes out of it. This is a beautiful personality trait of yours. Kepi, I missed you, my love. Hi. I am desperate for someone to come into my life, yet I don't want them to come right now. I want to have the best, and I want her to have the best. This is why I'm saying to you, if you trust me, take this as inspiration, not a task. You know, you out there who resonate with this, I just told you yesterday. But you too, Free. No inspiration. Oh, inspiration, no task. No task, just inspiration. If you feel it resonates, try it. Sit down and write, and she will come. How's that for a reading? That's honestly how I feel. Let's see if there's a little figurine who wants to come for it. There is. How do you look at pigs? Free? What does the pig mean to you? The little piggy. What does the pig mean to you? Because it is indeed the pig that wants to go to be here with you. Oh, he is real cute. I love this little fella. It feels very divine in the energy. So honestly, what I feel helps you the most right now, what I can do anyway, is to tell you this, Free. Right. And she will come. But even greater is, you will meet you. And that energy will invite her in. But yes, right now the inspiration leads. Sit down and write, and she will come. It will take time, but write it down. If you feel it resonating. Pig, one side of me says he's lazy and he doesn't want to do anything, but one side says it's very cute. Sorry if it sounds stupid. Not at all. Here comes Benita with the pig. There are always opportunities. Your gift is to be in good spirits. The pigs show me that sometimes it's helpful to get information from dreams. Often it just helps me to sleep on the thing. The next morning I know exactly what to do and felt better. For you, it's about not giving up now. You're close to a solution. Try it. See what happens. See what happens. Because if we look at what you said, once it says he's lazy and he doesn't want to do anything, because that is a little bit where you are right now. You want it, but you don't, right? But once it's very cute, so you are deserving of love. No? Everyone is deserving of love, but how we look at ourselves, you know? If we can tell us that we're cute, we think that someone might like me. We're all beautiful, but it's difficult to see it ourselves sometimes. So see, you're right here. This is honestly what I feel to give you today. Try it. See what happens. And let us know. Yeah? I feel this reading is absolutely wonderful and beautiful. I need to start writing and believe it'll help me manifesting and finding myself as well. It will. I talk so much about writing, and I am sorry for that. But it just is a way to see ourselves. And I think it's beautiful. This is what I feel to give you today. Thank you. I hope it brings some bubbles. We're all beautiful in our own way. I feel we are imperfect, but we are perfect. We are the way we are. And we are the way we are for a reason. And we are all here together. Why not inspire each other? Oh, I want to talk about this actually. Thank you, Free. There is something that I want to talk to you guys about. And I know you are in queue. I'm sorry. We just take our time here. Yes, about internal dialogue. It's something that I've been talking to my clients quite a lot about this past week. And it's something that I felt I wanted to share here too. I saw a very brief little video on internal dialogue. And it was really interesting. And it makes me think why the internal dialogue seemed to be negative at most part, where we seem to be telling ourselves negative things. I'm glad, Free, I'm glad it can bring you some little comfort along the way. Oh yeah, Shrika, your bubble. I'm so sorry, love. We're gonna head right into that now. I'm so sorry. You know me. Your bubble. But with the internal dialogue, why it always seems to be so negative. And the person says that it is what people have told us before, that our dialogue changes depending on what we're used to other people telling us. So if our parents talk in a specific manner towards us, we tend to talk to ourselves in that manner, in our internal dialogue. And it made me think, and then why it's always so negative. And I think the answer might be very simple. And it's not that our parents are always scolding us, but it is that our innate need speaks. Our innate need to change. Why to change? To keep on moving, to have a reason. We need to change to evolve. Our innate need to change. How do we change? Well, by knowing what can be changed. So we tend to focus on what is negative so that we can learn what we can do to be better, to change. Because if we focus on what is positive, that doesn't need change. So we need to hear what does, what we can do to change. This is why I believe, me personally, believe our internal dialogues are all, most of the time, negative. Because people might have told us a lot of positive things about ourselves, lots of positive things. Our beautiful personalities, loads of things. There might be so many awful things people told us as well, but there's always someone who told us something positive. But we tend to hear the negatives so that we know what we can do to change. We just tune in on that. Let me know how to evolve. And out of that comes this dialogue that then is negative, because that is what we focused on. Would this make sense to you guys? Because this is what I'm seeing. It's so weird, I think I don't really know myself. One side of me is really kind, caring and loving. One side of me is hateful, short-tempered, rude and brutal. You know what that is, Free? Because you know who you are, you just don't find a way to express it. This is another thing that I've spoken a lot to my clients about, so sorry you guys who are in chat, who heard this 1,000,000 times already. But this is another thing. Our brutality, our anger, usually talks about the frustration of not being heard. I used to say to people, I do all the time, if you were to treat your emotions as children, your feeling is a child. This that is in your face that want your attention, let's treat it as a child. What happens if you ignore the child? He will try to get your attention in any way possible, or start to scream most of the time. What happens if you push the child in front of you and says, you gotta act this way? Will tear up even more. So if the child comes to you to say, I've hurt my knee, can you just give it a little kiss and hug me so I can keep on playing? Well, if you do that, the child can then keep on playing. If it's not more serious, of course, then to tend to that. But if you ignore it, or if you push it aside, what happens? It will start to make itself heard in any way it can. Your feeling wants to be heard. So it will start to yell at you. It will start to push you. It will start to scream and stomp on the floor. In some ways that form physical pain in our bodies. So how can we meet it? This can you too do, Free, with writing. Write letters to your own anger. Listen to it, what it's actually about. It makes so much sense. Does that mean I've been unkind to my inner child? Have you been unkind? Or have you done all that you could have done with your experience that you've had, and now simply getting inspiration to look at it from a new perspective, to do something new, starting now? Have you been unkind, or have you done the best you could? Because you do listen to other parts of you. You do listen to other things within you. But you tend to lock some parts away because of your survival instinct. That is love. So no, you never intended to be unkind to yourself. In fact, you've always done everything you can to be kind to yourself. But this is the way that you've known how to. We should appreciate that and love ourselves for it, and simply take this as inspiration to try something new, and to meet that beautiful part of you who's just been waiting. So have you been unkind? No. But this is a way to see yourself from a new perspective. From now. I've been unkind to people who love me. It simply can't seem to stop. It feels like I'm a horrible person. I do that too. And then we wonder why. Well, I think you'll resonate with this. Abandonment. If we wait for them to leave us, because we expect that they will from past experiences, it's better to have control in them leaving us. No. And then they never do. That puts us into this cycle of needing them to leave, because that is what we've been shown the world to be like. And then them staying, which shows us that we were wrong, and then we need to change. And the internal dialogue comes up, saying all these negative things about ourselves that we then want to push aside, and then the cycle starts over. We're human. You're a person. No better or worse than any other person. No. Persons makes mistakes, and that is okay. I repress, push down, scrunch up a lot of myself. It's hard. It's a hard habit to break. Yeah. Because you have understood it as the way to survive. And it is a way to survive. Don't get me wrong. This is just inspiration to see it from a new perspective, because of the way that you already met yourself. So you have done this for yourself. This love. You're just shining it in a different focus. Different focal point, but it's the same love, because the love is about you doing what you can for your own well-being, and that you take from past experiences. Is it a new way, a brand new way to do it? Is it now we show love if we follow Sarah's words? No, it's just shining that light on new perspectives. It's not love that you never had before. It's just shining it around a little bit and saying, hey, I'm okay. Only happy accidents. Some mistakes cost a lot, my friend. I can't make this mistake again. I don't want to be heartbroken again. I don't want to hurt someone again. I know. So start by finding yourself. Create a relationship to your anger. See what it actually wants to tell you. And slowly you will create this relationship. Again, you can't ever know all of it, but you may resonate and recognize it when it comes up. And you can say, hi, there you are. I know who you are. And you're right, let me take a look at this that I know that you're trying to tell me. It's all in meeting yourself. Again, no task, just inspiration. If it doesn't work this way for you, don't worry. Just you acknowledging that you want to get to know your anger will lead you the way to do so. But yeah, of course you need to take responsibility for your actions. Of course. But that means taking responsibility for your feelings too. Needed to be 111. Self-love is never dying. Depression, anxiety, hurt, anger, frustration, hate, they're all reactions of self-love. Why? Because all of these exist because of what we know we can achieve, but feeling that we just don't take the responsibility to achieving them. Oh, tough love. It's true. At least from how I see it. depression shows us what we are already on our way of doing. If we dare to see it that way. All the things we can't do, all the things we will never have, all of these things we can think of, meaning we already know them. So we are actually in our mind saying to ourselves that look at all of these things I can do. But because of our internal dialogue being the way it is, because we want to change, we tend to look at that vast library. I know people recognize this too, I'm sorry guys. But this vast library of things I can do. We tend to look at what I could have been doing. What I'm not doing right now, I suck. But every step you take is a step towards all of these. So if you go in and you see it as things that you can actually achieve, that you're on your way of achieving, look at all of this. This comes up because I have it inside. I've got this. Look at this. This is me. This is my personality traits. Look at all these beautiful things that I can do. But we tend to look at it. Look at all the things I could have done. And what I'm not doing. See the difference? That's how I see it anyway. Thank you so much for being so kind and explaining so much about love. I definitely will start to write and find myself. This is just how I perceive it from my little head, from my eyes, and my heart. But I hope it can bring some inspiration. But that's how I look at it. Shrika, are you still here? Are you still here? Because now you waited an hour. It's time for your bubble. It's time for your bubble. Follow your heart, love. You know you the best. I can never know you the way you do. But try it. See if it helps. Okay, Shrika. This will be an emotional one, Shrika. What I will put in your bubble is family. Feels like you've been away from them for a long time. In many ways, more than one. As many can resonate with in the current situation. But this feels like it's for many different reasons. So it's family I'm gonna put in your bubble. Welcome back, Kate. I'm gonna sit with this bubble for a little bit. I'm also gonna do this. I hope you can hear that. Shrika, I'm gonna sit just with the energy for a little while. We're gonna put this, go back and find comfort. It's forgiveness and love. We talk a lot about that, Shrika. You don't have to It's awesome. But they talk a lot about that today. But it's family I'm gonna put in here. Sleep well, Bree. It's beautiful having you here. Good night. Looking forward to hear about your adventure. Your continued adventures out there. Take care, love. Thank you. I want to put my hands in this thank you position as a prayer, but I want to hold this energy right now. But thank you so much, Ray. Also, on Monday, there is this flush call. It's time again. I just felt I wanted to remind you. We're working with the flush on Monday in Discord. Wait. Okay. Now, putting family in a soft little, we talk about an envelope, so let's put it in an envelope. And then I send it to you, Shrika. Now, there is receipt. For being patient, Kate. Enjoy the here and now. Thank you, Shrika. I hope I can bring you some comfort in the night. Will you join us, Benita, this time? With the MF. Benita here is the person initiating the meridian to me. Oh, my best friend Meridian is. And I was so against it. Take care, Shrika. Sleep well. Thank you, love. Okay. Is Renee or Pentacles here today? I can check. That looks so cool. Okay. Chupacabra Cola. It says that you're still in chat, love. Are you here as well, Chupacabra? Patience is totally the speciality of the fairy folk. I shall tell you the secret. Time is an illusion and a liar. Everything has already happened. You're just gonna wait for it to come back around. I love that way of looking at it. Yeah, I love that. I've got Chupacabra Cola, and then I've got Odeka. Spin, 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 the wheel goes. So, Chupacabra or Odeka? Are you guys here? I don't know, I'm playing with my little candle today. It's got a lid, so I'm doing this. Hello, Chupacabra. Would you like a transference, love? You are back. Would you like a transference? I'm so thrilled seeing the queuing system working so good, so well. You're first in queue, love, so of course. Would you like a healing or a reading, general or specific? What do you feel like, Chupacabra? Have you spoken to your grandma in a while, Chupacabra? There's a lot of grieving going on. Okay, let's look at this. Would you like a reading or a healing, general or specific? And then I wanted to talk about your grandma, because I feel there's several people when I say it, grandma, but there's a person who there's a lot of grief, and I feel that's what I would like to work with. General healing. It's interesting because it seemed like the grandma on your mother's side, but I definitely feel this is further. It feels like on your father's side, because this individual, it just feels like a long time, and there's a lot of grief that's just not been seen. Tell me if I'm wrong, love, but this is what I see, and it's that grief that I would like to work with in the healing. Yeah, definitely. Okay. We talk about both, or all. It feels like there's several people, but no, there's a really interesting energy with your grandma on your father's side, and I really wanna look into that. I wanna work with it. Not bringing too much up, but that is what I wanna work with. My mother's mother has passed, and then my dad's father passed away a while ago. That was very hard for me. Oh, that would make, because it is your grandma though. So first off, this is interesting, because first off I saw your mother's grandma, and that was grief, but then it's on your father's side where I feel a lot is not being said, or there's a lot going that is just, it hurts. That's what I feel, honestly. But my dad's mother's still alive. Yeah, so it feels like, because it could be that grief. It's like, I just see it like this. You see? So first it was your mother's grandma, or your mother's mom on your mother's side coming through, and there was grief, but then we wanted to go, it feels like this is more distance, but it is on your father's side and has to do about his mom, and there's a lot of grief in that energy. It's a lot of grieving between the two that's not really coming forth, and it is with her in that energy that I would like to work. That's honestly how I feel. Yeah. Because it was interesting, because when I looked into it, no, it's with her. I want to work with her. I want to work with that energy. That's truly how I feel. There's a lot not being said. Okay. But with that relationship in you, I appreciate that, but yes, she was someone I wish I was closer with before we passed. Yeah. I just wanna... Let's have a little look. There was a whole bunch of people, and it was so interesting because... No, it is that in the background that I wanna work. It is Grandma. It is on your father's side. It is this relationship. I just, with everything going on, it's just between you. This is where I want to sing. Okay. There is. But it's within that space that I would like to work. I hope that's okay, Chupacabra. So many flowers never planted. It's interesting because you know this with sometimes the people who are stood next to you is the person you miss the most when they're still there. It just feels like we want to focus on this relationship for this grief that is on a different... It's different from when people pass, because there's still grief. I just feel it deserves the space. I honestly do. Come to you, Chupacabra, and I'm just gonna bring this veil of gentle healing with me, and we're very, very gently gonna meet this. Okay? So I'm coming to you, and I'm very slowly, I'm just put this around you. I feel sometimes that there's a grief I need to release or address. Let us see what we can do. It's not gonna be all today. Oh, look at this. 2 beams. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna just hold my hand over your heart. I'm gonna find where it sits, right here, on your left hand side, right here. I see this beautiful white dress, summery dress, that's what I see. Okay. I'm gonna work right there. we are slowly gonna activate it. Good. Letting it come out. Good. See if it wants to come out, or we just open it up a little bit, letting it become part of the natural flow. Yeah, I'm not gonna tug in it. I'm not gonna tug it too much. I'm just gonna pull a little bit. Hi, Renee, love. You are gonna be next in queue. Hi, my love. I think you would resonate with this energy, Renee. When you grieve someone, you know this feeling when you grieve the person that is right next to you, who is still there. Although in this energy it's not right next to you, but it's someone who I feel that you really loved. Something, a memory that you're not accessing. Chupacabra. And we're slowly not gonna wake that memory. Let that energy just flow. With you, Renee, I see you with this child. You know when you can see them you see the grief in their eyes, in that there is something missing, and many times that something is very much accessible to them, around them, but they don't know how to ask for it. And more often than not, that is a human being, a connection, but they don't know what it is that they feel. This is the energy I feel right here. Does that make sense to you guys? You just breathe, Chupacabra. Because I feel you see a lot of children, Renee. No? I'm just gonna hold here, Chupacabra. I think he's talking about it in you, you know? Just feeling it. So beautiful. Here it comes. Good. Very gently. I'm gonna let you watch this candle. I'm gonna put the candle back for you, so you have something to focus your eyes on. And the little angel, I think you like. Chupacabra. Your own little butterfly, I wonder if I have a butterfly. I don't think I do. Putting butterflies in you. Take care, says. It was wonderful seeing you again. Are you with us on Discord, love? I think I've seen you there now. We started to stream every other Wednesday, some silent healing Tuesdays, if you're interested. Take care. Okay. Let me just have this go around. Breathe in and out. Put your hands on your tummy. Breathe in and out. Realize sometimes it takes a while for Twitch to register that you're in chat. So if you wait a little, you should be in list. If you just joined us again, that could be the reason. How are you feeling, Chupacabra? Gonna bring some more direct energy. Lana, hi love. We just touched on it. I feel it's important that we can't go all the way. But it's still so beautiful that we get to give it a space. Can you, Chupacabra, can you pick an object that you have, that you see before you? Any object at all? You pick one for me. And let me know when you have your object. Beautiful. Now I want us to put this energy into the connection, the relationship you have with this plant. Just look at the plant and feel your breathing connect to it. You've done this before. Connect to the energy. Just breathe. And I want us to put the memory of this gentle healing that is happening within the connection to this plant. Just for now. Trash Bandit, hi love. I recognize your energy and your name. Welcome in. Lots of love, Benita. So breathe. Come into attunement with the plant. You know what I mean, Chupacabra. Breathe and put this memory of this process that we started inside, within the relationship you have to this plant. And now, just gonna play for the heart too. This is a process that needs to take time, Chupacabra. So if you feel it to be right, when you have a time, some little space over, that you sit down, put on some music if you feel you want to, and you breathe with the plant. Just focus on the plant and just meet and greet the interaction of the memory of the process that we have started within, just here and there when you have space over. But take some time, okay? Have some time. And just slowly breathe. And let all that needs to come out, come out. Can you do this for me? Would you feel good in doing so? Because then very gently, we're letting this happen at its own pace. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is what I wanted to do today. I'm just gonna align a little bit back to you. Because this connection that you have sometimes with parts of your body, you know that when it feels like it's almost not your body. Some limbs just feel off. In a way, I feel that you have a lot of emotion that you collected as a child, specifically, that you didn't know how to express, and you collected them into the body, and they have then found these clusters, emotional clusters I call them, that you can find here and there throughout the body. And when these are activated, it creates, so when you're triggered in things that you don't remember, the emotion, you might get this feeling of disconnection from where that sits. Right? It sits right here. Sometimes the arm maybe feels just not real. So by slowly working with this, starting with this little process, it can hopefully help. And I love that it would be a chance to be with the plant as well. It is your friend in this little process. There is a lot of silent breathing happening with it. And because we don't know quite how to meet it, sometimes when we feel that emotion that we connect to this limb, connect to the limb, it just feels off. Because we don't really know how to react to it. So by slowly starting this process, I hope that it can help. I hope this brought you some comfort. It's what I want to do today. Thank you, love. And yes, if you have more questions, Tell me. I love to talk about it. Thank you, love. I hope that feels okay. I'm glad. You've been waiting for so long. Thank you, Shubakawa. Truly. Renee, my love, I promised you you'd be first in queue when you showed up. Are you here? Are you here, Renee? Yeah. I can't find you in queue. I don't know if I accidentally deleted you last time or if it's Twitch. Who's not registered that you're here. So try and join again. And if it says that you are, we'll just do it without the name. I hope that's okay. There's a reason for all. There's a reason for all. I think the queuing system works really well. But try to rejoin and see if it's me or if it's by just type !joy as in joyous. And let's see if it works. Otherwise it's me. Or it might be Twitch. Joy as in joyous. Joyous. I appreciate you mentioning my grandma because I'm trying to form a connection with her. Yeah. Yeah, and I can see a way to open that energy up for her to come in is by this. I truly feel that. Okay, it was me. I apologize, Renee. It was me accidentally deleting you. Okay, now we're on track. Now we're on track. Okay. What would you like today, love? It was not the queuing system. It was me. It was Sarah. What would you like? Would you like a reading or a healing, general or a specific? What do you feel like? I want to work with you, Kate, but I feel it's also important that you get to feel patience, but I know that you want a connection to a loved one. So maybe we can do something smaller. We will see, but I want you to know that I see you, Kate. Okay, but there's a reason for all. I think it developed myself a lot since Corona started, but now I feel like in a hole where I'm very alone, to be honest. So what you prefer for it, I would say. I want to talk about children, Renee. Do you work with children? Because they're not showing me, but they're showing me a lot of children. So I wonder, it feels like you see a lot of children. I would like to know, because I can't tell. But I see a lot of children around you, in your energy. Let's start there. Let's start there. I wonder, it feels almost like I want to use a different candle for you. Actually, just my niece, to be honest. I care for her a lot and sometimes not enough. But she's far away, not body-wise, more like teenage time, being alone and stuff. It's interesting because in your energy I see a lot of children, and it feels like you resonate a lot with children. But I'm glad that I asked because, no, it's interesting. Let me see, I want to use this big blue candle for you. Because what we wanted to talk about is one way to get yourself out of this hole is honestly to see your love for children in understanding. You just have this thing about you where you can be so comforting to youngsters, honestly. And I feel it's your way. It feels this can help you out of this hole. It's interesting. Because it feels like, let me have a little look. Okay, it's a really interesting energy because I see you seeing different perspectives. I see you caring about hearing other people's perspectives and understanding their story. But I also see you being very, it's not one-track minded, but it feels like you are going against yourself a little bit. A little bit like this person I spoke about who just tend to add these harsh conclusions into their lives where they know they believe it to be none. And I feel you being in a similar energy. Sometimes as a single, I skip a lot of the wonderful things that people that date actually think about. I think most of the time myself like a good dad even if I'm single. Yeah. It just feels like you seeing this love that you have and understanding your compassion and seeing that you are worthy of having that compassion and that this is you and something that you can't lose, for it's in your foundation. I believe that love can bring you out of the hole. Would you like to work with children? Because it's an interesting energy, because I feel there's a loads. You've really been working on yourself too, because I can see that before it felt like your answer would be maybe I'm not sure, because I don't want to add myself to it too much. It's almost like I see myself in things too much and I then take up more space than needed when I want other people to have their own space, to fill that space to grow. But now it feels like you've learned how to come through that, just like you say. But you're going back into, okay, but maybe I just don't want it. Maybe there's something completely different out there for me, but I don't know what that is. Thanks to Corona fear and all that, I would say no, but I also would not know how to work with them. But it's interesting, because it feels now it's a really interesting energy, Renee, because it feels like you really come into this new perspective where now instead you just want to find something new for yourself, as in all you had before, you're not quite sure if you've been good enough to yourself to see if this was actually what you wanted. So you're waiting for something else to fill that, but you don't know what it is. It's really interesting. It feels like you're being a bit harsh on yourself by going soft. It's a really interesting energy. But I do feel I do feel the way that I wonder how you could incorporate the way you can see and care for and have compassion for other people into finding what you want to do. Because again, I see all these children around you, I really do. But I don't overthink, I overthink. Will you resonate with that, Renee, as Kate says? Because it feels like it's a really interesting energy, and I think it has to do with before you were very much in this very crowded space in yourself, and now you're coming out of it, and so you see things in a more lighthearted way. But it's also like new things are coming at you that you are pulling towards you, but you don't know what these crates contain. You just want something to fall on the top of your head, but you also want to make sure that you are respectful enough to yourself in feeling, is this actually what I want to do? So it's a very contradictive energy, and I think that is what keeps you in this hole. Apart from Corona and everything going on, this, I feel, keeps you there. True, yeah, educational. I am at point where nobody saw me first chef cook, then full stack development, now feeling like a dog that runs after his goals, but once that I reached, I stuck, yeah. I paralyzed my thinking by listening to music and being creative with video, making programming and making music. It just feels like you want to get out there. It feels like it's a really, so this is a contradiction that I'm seeing. And then what the guides are coming into with inspiration has to do with children and the way that you understand different perspectives. It's really interesting, Renee, because I'm getting a little bit stuck. And I think this is what is happening to you too. And so maybe not try to overthink it again, like Kate says, but also incorporate this, what we feel. Nishi! Welcome in, love. Welcome to my life. Yeah. But it's interesting because the fresh perspective that it's trying to come in is really the understanding you have for children. And in some way incorporate that into what you already do. And I feel it's letting yourself. I wanted to say look at yourself as a child, but at the same time it feels like you have very much grown into taking the adult responsibility of yourself. So no, it honestly feels like just that passion you have, that compassion, understanding and realizing that it's okay to have such, and that it's your foundation, you can never lose it, and then incorporate that into what you're already doing. And because this is all that I'm seeing, I'm thinking, sit down and really think about, when you think of children, what do you see? What do you feel? Because I think it's those qualities that you feel that you're lacking yourself. No, not lacking. Lacking in accepting in yourself. Would that make sense? Well, I did see you as being surrounded by children, but it doesn't have to be a teacher per se. But if you want to, you could become a music teacher. It's just something. When you think of children, what do you think of? What qualities, what personality traits is the first things that pops into your mind when you think of children? Because again, I feel it's these things in you that you feel you lack acceptance for inside yourself. And I feel this is where you hinder yourself. You would never stop a child in their track and say sit down when they want to go out and play. But that is what you do to yourself all the time. It's interesting. I see a lot of ways when I struggle with learning how to fix it, and when I teach someone before in my jobs, I knew how to make them learning easier. Yeah. So how would you teach yourself, Renee? How would you teach yourself? You would say, go for it, right? If someone came up to you and say, I have this crazy idea, you would immediately say, go for it. So why are you stopping yourself? Why are you looking down and frowning about your passion? I'm not talking about teaching, but this with music making and program making and videos and all these creative things. Why are you looking down at yourself with it? And you're saying I don't, but then you say I do. It just feels like your compassion you have for children, you have the ability to have that compassion to yourself too. And that is a way to bring you out of the hole. Then indeed working with children could be part of that too. But don't stop yourself in your tracks. Don't reach out and tug that collar of that little small child and saying, stop, sit down. You would never do that. You would want to see what the child creates. So do the same for you. It's like an invisible wall, actually. My best friend tricked me with that too before. He said something that I asked myself, but 2 days after that, and I knew directly what to do. So what are you doing, Renee? Why are you stopping yourself in your tracks? If a child is crying, what do? Why do you let yourself cry alone? Honestly. I would say I don't care enough about myself because I think I'm not worth it. And that is why I would say, look at your compassion. They even said, look at your compassion, mate. Look at what you got. You're a beautiful human being. And look at your creative side. Look at what you can create. Look at what you can help others create. Look at the space you hold for people evolving. You could be a beautiful music teacher or art teacher, but you can be a teacher without being an actual teacher too. Don't stop yourself in your tracks. If you act as a child, then like your friend did, then trick yourself in saying that you can't have this. You can. Come on. Look at all these beautiful qualities that you possess. Seriously. So the one thing that came to me when you asking how to find your way out of this hole was to see your compassion. See your own compassion. And where it is easiest to detect is how you look at children. I mean, children don't see things like I can't do, they just do. Yeah. So when you tell them they can't, they will do it, right? And I'm the opposite then. So this is honestly what I think it is. When they say your compassion for children can lead you out of this hole, I think this is what they mean. A little something to think about, eh? You know, too, figurines want to come out. Oh, it wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, I thought my little... Let's imagine. Let's be like... Let's imagine. Let's imagine, shall we? Okay. Let's imagine these two. Let's see, where are we gonna put it? Let's do it like this. And we got him. We got this beauty. You know what I'm immediately thinking of, Renee? I'm thinking about the story of the ugly duckling. And that is what I want to leave you with. And this, Kate, moves into what you talk about too. It reminds me the pigeons from the second movie from Home Alone. I'm thinking about the ugly duckling. The story of the ugly duckling. And he again comes into what you speak of, Kate, too. Why do we overthink? We overthink because we want to belong, and we feel we don't know how to. We fear our home might not be our own, or we're just bored. Practical magic, Lisa! Thank you so much for your raid, love. You did it. Hi, welcome in, raiders. Hi. Can we have a little shout out for Lisa, love? Can we have a little shout out? Hi, loves. Hello. Welcome in. We are in the middle of a reading, or we're at the end of our reading, going into a general conversation about belonging and overthinking and how it comes. Oh, and the ugly duckling. That was where we started off. My name is Sarah. I am an intuitive reader and healer and counselor. And here on Twitch, we work with energetic healing and readings and just general chat, having a good time. Welcome in, loves. Welcome in. Bingers. Ah, I recognize you. Hello. She exists. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name, love. Hi. Thank you so much for following Tacted Cat. I love that name. Hello, welcome to a little corner. How was your stream, love? How was your stream? Pigeon, take care of your house, your home, or your family. My gift to you is to create a safe environment for you. Dedicate yourself to concrete things to get a solid foundation to stand on. Yeah. Follow through. How was your stream, Lisa? We have a new queuing system. Yeah, we're trying it out today. It was very healing. Is the meditation? Oh, I love that. Goose means time for change. My gift to you is that something new will soon come into your life. New opportunities will emerge in your life. And this is what I feel we're talking about too. What I wanted to come to with the ugly duckling is that you push yourself down for you feel you need to be someone that you're not. As easy as that. when in reality, all those the most beautiful pieces of you, your most beautiful, wonderful personality traits, all of them are equally beautiful, but the most beautiful inside of you, you look down and frown upon. You frown upon because it just doesn't look like you feel others expect it to. And then when you find you realize you're this beautiful swan. So how would you treat a duckling, Renee? Well, you would love it. This is what I feel with your reading. This is where I will leave your reading now. I hope it brings some comfort. Saturn, hi love, and well with the child. Oh, hi. It's beautiful seeing you again. So, Kate, I would like to look into your energy. This is where I feel we wanna, what I wanted to do today. Renee, I hope it brings some comfort. And you can rewatch what we said because I feel a lot was said. But to get yourself out of this hole, see the compassion in you. And the easiest way to do so is how you look at children, how you see them. Thank you, love. Moose in Socks, I love your name. Welcome in, love. How are you? Interesting, I read an article about a swan in the Witch's Almanac yesterday. More like noticing the comfort that I already had, yeah. I just don't notice it. Your stream is laggy? I'm sorry, Kate. It could be your internet connection. There's a storm going on out here. That could be it. That could be the reason. I would like to look a little bit at your energy, Kate. And then I would like to do just a communal little healing. I think maybe we'll see where we end up, but we are coming to the end of the stream. But I would like to... Your Wi-Fi, okay? I would like to look at your energy, Kate. Just a very little something. I want to light... Yeah, that's like this little candle. Benita would recognize this. A little this. Can you hear the wind? It's a real storm outside. You would love a storm. Fabian, good evening, my friend. Hi, love. How are you? Oh, while I got you guys here, I have had a little thought. I have a lot of them. As you know, about energy, about healing and working with energy, and what energy really is, and how I perceive it in my work. And I had a little thought of starting to log things, generally, of course, with no one that I work with, well, we will keep their integrity, so I won't discuss the work, but I will discuss what I find in my thoughts, I think, regarding this that I see several times popping up. And so, the Witch of Middle River, hello, welcome in, loves, welcome in, raiders. How are you? How are you? How was your stream? My name is Sarah. I am an intuitive healer and counselor, and here on Twitch we stream healing, energy readings, and just general chats. I'm a talker, and I love to discuss things. Can we get a little shout out for the Witch of Middle River? Bing bong, you've been raided by boy without batteries. Yeah? Well, a lot of love is definitely there. It was good. You been here? Oh. It's beautiful seeing you back. I see. It's beautiful having you here, love. We were just discussing. Oh, we have a cat that wants to come in. Do you want to come in, love? We were discussing how I would like to talk openly and almost log openly about what I find in general about energy and energy work, because I have a lot of thoughts. And I was thinking, when I find the time, that maybe start doing YouTube videos on the subject. And I wonder now, when I have you guys here, would that be something that would interest you? I'm thinking of doing unedited vlogs in just me talking about what I feel I find in the energy work that I do. Would that be interesting? Carl and Philip Kane, welcome into our corner. I recognize you, Philip Kane. I recognize your energy. Had you have another username before, maybe? Or I just recognize you in some way or form. Welcome in anyway. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi! Hi, love! Cute now, come and say hi. You wanna come and say hi? Hi, my loves. We are coming up to the conclusion of the stream, but we got a brand new queuing system. I'm gonna do one more transference. I'm gonna also look a little bit on you, Kate, but one more transference, and then we're gonna have a general healing. But if you want to join, you stay in queue also till next time, and the time out. You stay in queue forever till you get your transference. That is how we do it here. That is how we do it here. Or I feel I want to work with you. So, Kate, I wanted to take a little look. You did have another name. It's Kuno. Kuno, you want to come say hi? He loves healing. Every time I work with energy, Kuno wants to be with. Hi, love. Want to come say hi? This is Kuno. This is Kuno. Yeah. You want to come say hi to them? The reason why he loves to be with me is when I work with healing. Can you hear him? I start by pouring some water into a bowl. Kuno, oh, careful with the candle, love. Kuno, whoop. There we go. Now you can come. Loves to drink from it. And then he loves to just lay down in the room and enjoy the healing. He loves it. He loves it. Definitely spiritual cat. I love connecting to people. I love to meet new people. That's the best thing I know. I love to meet, well, I should say this, I love to meet people. I'm very introverted too, so I do need my space, but I get inspiration from meeting people and talking to them. So what I do is the best thing I know. Thank you so much for subbing, Phil King. As a subscriber, on Monday we have our monthly Meridian Flash call. We work with the Meridian Flash, which is a beautiful energy, and we got it over on our Discord server. And as a subscriber, you got a free ticket. Be careful, love, please. Be careful. It's coming up to night time here in Sweden, so he's a little bit on the hunt mode. Yeah. Careful, honey. So, would you be interested in me doing those YouTube videos? That's my question. Favorite country? Oh, yeah, I love Sweden. It's a beautiful little place. You should have, Discord should come up. Can you post it in chat otherwise? Bimbos, if it's not coming up. Ooh. So Kate, how are you doing? Are your internet connection okay? Is your internet connection okay? I am in Box Home. No, it doesn't seem to work. It seemed to be Streamlabs being a little bit tired. I'm in Boxholm, so it's close to Linköping. That is where we are. Near the fjord in Uppsala. Fjords in Norway, love. Do you feel maybe we should wait, Kate, till next time? There might be a reason for it, you know? There might be a reason for it. I want to do one more transference today, and then this general healing, and then we will conclude for the evening. I do feel I want to light this candle, though. Yeah, it's better to wait. I feel like I want to light this candle, so I'm gonna do so. Okay. Melinda Merlin, you've not been here in a long while. I've got you next in queue, love, if you'd be interested in transference. I feel like doing a healing as the last thing, but it's up to you. I'm a little bit scared with Kuna, so he doesn't burn his little nose. Yeah, maybe it's better that we wait a little bit. I can send you, this is why I light the candle. I can send you a little bubble, Kate. Would you like that? Send you a little, I will come to you, Kate, with just a little bit of energy. Would that be okay? Just a little bit of comfort energy. I'm sending a bubble with a little rose, and then I'm gonna come to you and just put some energy around you. Would that be okay that we do today? And then Melinda, if you would like a transference, you can tell me what you will like. But we'll start with Kate. Oh no, hang on. I need to. The water that Kuna drank from. Of course, love. Okay, I will look at your energy after Kate's. Melinda. But first, I'm just gonna come to you, Kate, in a very gentle, just a little healing. Take care, Naomi, love. Hello, Alcazar. I hope you could get some healing vibes tonight, Naomi. So, okay, it's just gonna be a short, sweet little something. Okay, Kate, so we're first gonna pull up a little bubble. We're putting a little rose in it. Benita, do you have meanings for flowers too? Because if you do, could you tell me what you think of when I say smörblomma? I'm gonna come to you now, Kate, with the little bubble. Hello. Okay. The bubble into your heart. Put exclamation point list, Filking. Try that. Here we go. And just a gentle little breeze of healing. Good. I'm gonna hold just a little bit more. to join, type exclamation point joy as in joyous. So. Okay. Just aligning you, Kate. There we go. Okay, this is all I want to do today. You are in queue though, and there's a load of information, but not today, love. Today you just need to be. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, love. I hope it brought some comfort, and I know that it will come to you. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. Now, Melinda. Of course. Are you ready, Melinda? What was it that you said, my love? Of course, Phil. What was it that you said? Whatever you want to do, okay? Chef Oz, hello, love. Welcome to our little corner. It works so well, Saturn. In general chats on the server, on Discord, I posted a little picture of how it looks like to me. What it looks like to me. And it's so good. Bempus built the API from scratch. It's amazing. Do any of you guys also experience Twitch video hiccups that correspond with and when how much you work with energy? Also, thank you again for your reading in the past. I hope I avoided that pitfall you warned me about. I'm sorry about that, Shakti. It's beautiful seeing you again. I love this. People coming in that not been here for a while. It's wonderful. Hello. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, Melinda. I'm glad it's low. Melinda, I feel I want to come to you. It's very similar to Kat's energy in that you're in a very light-hearted space, but there's loads brewing within. And I feel like what we want to do today is just give you a gentle little hug. That's what I feel, Melinda. So I'm gonna come to you, I'm gonna have a little look of how it feels. I feel I want to use this candle for you. This one. And I want to work with healing. Chef, thank you so much for the shears. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, love. I hope we can bring some comfort. Okay. So Melinda, I'm gonna come to you. Hello. Okay. Some people seem to... A lot of people are healing wounds in previous relationships, especially relationships from childhood. And I see in your energy a lot of energy from childhood. But I'm gonna come to you, and I'm gonna put just calm energy around you. Find you my frequency. Just beautiful memories. I just want to bring some comfort today. I was going to talk about this treasure chest, but I feel I just wanna work with energy today with you, Melinda. I want to look at your feet. I want to pay some extra attention to your feet. Have a little look. When you're on your feet a lot, you feel like a runner almost. And if not, it's just I just feel I wanna take care of your feet. I wanna take care of your feet. But no, they're asking me to not talk too much today within this interaction, so just enjoy instead. You are on your yeah. You feel like I just saw this right there. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go into it. I'm just gonna take a look at them. Send them some comfort. I'm gonna bring back the candle too. Here we got the teacher that we were talking about before. Okay. That big toe on your left foot. Let me see if I can put it into alignment. You got an energetic thread that goes from your big toe to your, is it called the second toe? That's been a little bit cut, meaning that it's just a bit tense. So I'm gonna stitch it back together and see if we can reposition the toe a little bit, just very gently. Oh, chef, so many have asked the same. The people who made him should know how real they made him look. It's a toy that I've had since I was a child. Isn't he beautiful though? Okay, gonna pull a little bit here, then coming in. 1, 2, 3. You can't imagine how many people ask that. I love it. Okay, stitching it together. Putting some little plaster. And since it's my energy, a little leaf with yours. So it's just you. I'm just out of shot. I'm sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Oh, you know what, guys? You know what you're gonna like? I'm making very gently for you, Melinda, because I see your ears are a bit tired too. Comes with being a teacher now. Yeah. I love that, Melinda. Let me take a look at your other foot. You got a very tired heel on this foot. Let me see if I can try and put it back into balance. Yep. Okay, also some stitching further up the foot on the side. Ah, yeah, I know. It's good, huh? Okay. There you go. I'm sorry, I'm just out of shot. I'm sorry that it's laggy, James. It's quite amazing though that it's hold all these hours. Usually it's a very ups and downs, but it's just one video, knock on wood. We are still waiting on fiber. It's hanging on the wall. They're coming any day now. I will make do, you know. It's also a storm outside. That is so good. Good, Melinda. Coming into comfort now. I'm glad. Okay, we're gonna move up the feet, up your legs very slowly, very gently. Start with the left one. I love this music. Okay. The right leg. How are you feeling, Melinda? Can you sense the energy? Or just relax. Okay, I got a little energetic thread here. Chef, another 100. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad. Hope we bring some bubbles your way, love. On your side, Melinda, we got a little bit of leaning. So let's see if we can help that too, because it cramps the organs up a little bit. It's not really in the room. So we're gonna see if we can make that breathe a little. First, we have some intertwined energy threads. Yeah. And then, oh, this comes from the back actually. A little bit. that allows the energy to move up the back. And just, not yet, but soon. There we go. Okay, let me see if we can open that up to the tummy. Good. I'm gonna put a little bubble in here to help with the healing. We just want some room in that tummy. Just want some breathing space for all the organs. Good. Okay, I'm moving up your back. Bringing this energy with. Up, I got the chest. Have you hurt your ribs? Or it could be an energetic one, but I do see someone feels like an old broken rib. Could be energetically. I'm just gonna see if we can move it up a little bit or to the forefront. Feels like it's fallen back a little bit. So I'm just gonna... Don't know of any broken ribs. Okay, wait. 1 and 2, 3. There we go. You have some ribs that pop out of place. Yeah, it feels like this one felt like it was leaning backwards. And that probably hurts a little bit. We're gonna put in a little bubble. Oh yeah, you gotta come and see us sometime, Alcazar. If you want to. After the pandemic. Yeah, let's see if your own healing words can help. I don't want to do too much today, Melinda. Let's see if we can align this in the tummy. I just think that it comes from all the... It's working. Now you might feel some tension on your left side. Simply trying to readjust to the feeling. So let's give it time. It's okay. If you have the time, love, I would love you to come back next week so we can look at it. And if it starts to hurt real bad, please get in contact with me. Because I don't want to hurt you, my love. Ask a doctor and get in contact with me, and I'll see if we can help. Let's look at your shoulders, because I think this can help too. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. Good. Now let's look at your back is leaning a little bit. So let me see if we can pull it back into place where it wants to come home. That's better. Good. Okay. And just the neck. Melinda, I'm gonna pull the energy one way, and then I'm gonna pull the different way, the other way, and then come into balance in the middle. Okay? So I'm gonna pull the energy this way. This is all the things that you don't want to know about yourself. And we pull it the other way. This is all the things you wish you had. And then we pull it, balance in the middle, in the beautiful you, in being right here and now. Good. Well done, Melinda. This feels better. How are you feeling, my love? No, I'm not concerned. How are you feeling? There we go. Yep. This was the little healing I felt I wanted to do today. How are you feeling, Melinda? Does this feel okay? I hope we can help a little. I'm gonna send the bubble too. There. Okay. No, that's what I want to do. Thank you, love. Thank you. So, yeah, Swede's talking about the weather. We'll see what happens. There's a storm right now. We'll see what happens. It's good that we have each other. My water is out. I've drank it all. But we are coming up to the conclusion of the stream, and I would like to do just a very sweet little communal healing. Very simple, very, very gentle. So I want to pour some water for you all. Oh, I was gonna see. Odeka, I feel the sentence that you need to hear is just keep on going. That's honestly what I feel. It's the only thing coming. What we're doing, what we're working on, and what is happening is going in the right direction. So all I feel of is just keep on going. That's honestly how I feel. I'm sorry, because I know that you asked for a sentence before too. But honestly, I feel it's just keep on going, because we're knocking this out of the park. That's how it feels, honestly. Okay, are you ready for a little healing, Odeka? And all the rest of you. Let's do the little communal healing. I do. Bempus knows it very well. My fiance. We're used to it. That poured beautifully. Okay. I'm gonna light more candles. We're letting the energy come in. I feel the flush when I join us today. Remember again, on Monday, we have our monthly flush call on the server. And as a subscriber, you get a free entry. I'm gonna light some candles, but I feel the flush one is gonna work a little bit very gently with us today too. And we're gonna work around the tree. The tree of life. The tree of love. Isn't it pretty? It was my mom's. I love it. Mm. I'm inviting. It is. You can have it, you can come into the call, or you can work with energy on your own. It's up to you. You can read about it on the Sava so that you know what you sign up for, should you want to join. But whether you're being called or not, if you are signed up, the energy will come to you. So it's your choice. I'm inviting all who wish to come into the space between us, where you are safe and comforted, loved and appreciated. Yes, who you are. One by one, I welcome you in to the room between us. Let's see if we can see the beams. Where are the beams? There's one. Oh, it's okay. It's just the one now. Good. Just take a deep breath and place both your hands on your heart. Feel your breathing. Let's do a little grounding, and I will work with energy in the background. I want you to imagine that in front of your belly button, right in front of your belly button, there is a seed growing. From the seed, there springs roots. They trace their way down your legs, your feet, and down to the earth and the beautiful crystal beneath. With each breath you take, your roots grow stronger and stronger, connecting you to Mother Gaia, to the whole, to you. Now from this same seed, right in front of your belly button, there springs a beautiful tree. It grows its way up your torso and reaches with its branches out your arms, your head, up towards the universe. With each breath you take, your branches reaches higher and higher, connecting you to the universe, to the whole, to you. Now take a deep breath and feel as energy moves through your branches, through your body, your heart, through your roots, to the earth and back through your roots, to your body, your heart, and out through your branches, to the universe and back through your branches, to your body, your heart. Feel your breathing connecting with the energy that slowly embraces and flows within you. With comfort, with love, with you. For a little while, feel this energy and let it bring you on a little journey to you. Sit back, enjoy, and listen. You are safe and you are beautiful. You are you. Now place both your hands back over your heart. Feel your breathing, your body, you. And thank yourself for being you. Take a deep breath and add an exhale. Open your eyes and you're welcome back to here and now. The beautiful you are. Thank you so much for this beautiful little stream. It was exciting to try this new queuing system that Bendis has built from the ground up. It seems to be working really well and it's so nice to see. It's lovely to have you all with on this little journey. on Monday, loves, don't forget, we have our Meridian Flush Call on the server. Many of you, please have a glass of water and a little rest because we worked a lot of energy today. Okay? And you who are new, come and join us over on Discord if you feel like it. We have a beautiful little community. Thank you so much for this wonderful stream. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this. And take care. All love to you. And please put raid suggestions in chat. I love meeting new people that way, you know I do. Thank you so much. Take care, all of you. Thank you for being you. See you soon. Bye, you guys. For now.